At the end of June, I went for a 6 days trekking. The plan was to hike from Miru to Rumbak, which is more or less between the Indus and the Marka Valley. But it turned out that things didn't go as intended. This is the story of how our plans changed along the way. So first, I am Nana, a 62-year-old German who has been visiting Ladakh since more than 3 decades. And these are Sidhar and Chamba, my 2 horsemen. Sidhar is a Tibetan and speaks good English. Chamba comes from a Ladakhi nomad family in the Tsumuriri area who didn't know any English. First, I had to be driven by car to the starting point in Miru. Tanna took me. He was responsible for arranging the horsemen. I know him since many years. He used to work as a horseman himself, but changed into coordinating horsemen and agencies. But he's still a big expert, as you can see here. They had waited for him to shoe one of the horses. So when that was done, the horses were loaded and we set off for the first day. So let's go! After reaching the camp at around 4,300 meters, it was time for a nice chai. The sun greeted us the next morning after a good night's sleep. I'll show you how to pack a tent in 16 minutes, shortened to 48 seconds. Just the last bit always had to be helped by a horseman, as my fingers are too small. And then we set off to Chokto via Kitchenla. Or better said, we didn't go the way shown on the map, but another one which seemed to be nicer. Actually, we didn't even cross via Kitchenla, but a higher mountain saddle, which was simply beautiful. So where the normal way would go straight down on the right side, we crossed the valley to the left and went over another mountain ridge. Here was the only place where we could get some network coverage. And while hiking down, we met a big yak herd. A campsite above Chokto became our home for one night, and then another, as here things didn't go as planned. As you can see, Sidhar had prepared the fixing line for the horses. In the night they roam around freely. Chamba got up at 4 a.m. to bring them back, but even after breakfast he hadn't reached back. I set off anyhow, assuming he'd arrive every minute. But soon I had to realize that the horses were really gone. I spoke with Sidhar that if I don't meet them within the next hour or so, I'd return to the camp and we would have to stay another night. Chamba, who had returned without success, started again with Sidhar for the search. Sometime in the afternoon, Sidhar came back finally with the message that the horses were spotted. They had climbed one of the high mountains. Chamba had gone to fetch them, and Sidhar came to prepare the dinner together with me.
Let's just go to home.
Horse also wants to climb mountain. These local cookers are so tricky, I'd never be able to handle. One reason I always ask the horseman to cook for me. We planned mixed veg with rice. Sidhar did the cauliflower and I peeled the green peas. But only some of them went into the pot, others went directly into my mouth. They are so super tasty. My husband is very good cook.
Chira is very good cooking.
The pressure cooker, which you need in the altitude, is another reason I don't do the cooking. I'm too afraid to handle these beasts. Finally, Chamba came with the horses after a total of 11 hours. He was super happy, super sweaty, and super hungry. So we quickly gave him salt tea and prepared all packages of Maggi 2-minute noodles. In the evening, we enjoyed the yummy dinner with the soup as a starter for me. later, I was rewarded with a beautiful moon rising above the mountains. This night the horses were kept close to the tents, and so we could all set off together the next morning and hike to Shangpu. Shangpu is a place where a couple spends every summer keeping lots of animals and cultivating a few fields. It is a peaceful, beautiful place. Chamba, Sidhar and me did a little dancing for bye-bye and memory, as Sidhar had to hike down the next morning to do some family duties. How nice to be greeted by a curious Zhou in the morning. I set off to hike to Matho via Shangna, a mountain pass on 4,930 meters, the highest point of the trek. It was also the first pass with lots of prayer flags and a meeting place, as I encountered the only other 2 trekking groups during this trip. 4 Indians who went from Shang to Stok and 9 Australians who wanted to summit Kanyatsa and Zojongo. We camped in Matho. In the morning, Chamba had a helper for rolling up the mats and tents, the horsemen of the other group who came from the same nomadic community. The route down is incredibly impressive through a wild gorge with fascinating rock formations and countless river crossings. the middle is a holy place looked after by an old man who was just cleaning the butter lamps. Somehow I stopped filming and taking photos before reaching Matho. But nevertheless, even as the trek didn't turn out as planned, I had a good time, which gave me a wonderful insight into this part of Ladakh's trekking world with diverse and beautiful landscapes. There are many possible combinations of starting and finishing points, trails, passes, and even summits above 6,000 meters. But the best was definitely hiking with these two warm-hearted, smiling horsemen. Thanks a lot for your great company.